Hey everybody, Jimbo Klimbo here with another TCG review for you. Today I'm going to be going over a Kickstarter project that I am personally backing with my own money. Full disclaimer, no, this is not a paid, this isn't a paid video. They're not sponsoring me and none of that stuff. I just want to bring some attention to the project. I think it's a really cool card game. It looks very fun, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So without further ado, let's get into Alpha Clash TCG The Awakening. I have the Kickstarter page here pulled up. This is being funded on Kickstarter currently. This is their second Kickstarter. The first one was more focused around a graphic novel that they had put out and produced. I did do another video on that, so go check that one out. I am going to have this page linked in the comments below, or I'm sorry, in the description below. And so that way you can click it really quick. It's easy to go to, simple to navigate. So without further ado, let's get into this Kickstarter project, Alpha Clash. So they've raised $321,000 so far. They have 27 days to go, 827 backers. It's a lot of backers for a Kickstarter, especially at this time. A lot of money, and so that you can see they're gonna fulfill the Kickstarter, and the project's gonna reach its goal, more than likely, very likely. So continuing down here, this project is out of Las Vegas, Nevada. It's from a company called Rising Empire Studios, and the CEO, his name is Ridge Kelly. They are very involved with the community. They do live streams, they do Q&As on those live streams. They're very engaged and involved. And I just want to highlight that as well. Ridge seems like a very humble individual, very nice and easy to talk to, and very much for his supporters. So coming down here, introduction. Alpha Clash TCG has finally arrived. Our game features a world-class artwork, amazing gameplay, and is steeped in rich lore and backstory. So the artwork looks really, really good, and you're going to see that here in just a little bit. The gameplay does have a lot of mechanics from several other card games. We'll get into that as well. And then the rich lore and backstory. These guys are definitely set up with a lot of lore and structured backstory. As you can kind of tell already, it's kind of centering around superheroes, and they're all very unique. They're not any way, shape, or form affiliated with like Marvel or anything like that. DC, none of that. It's a very fresh take on superheroes. So if you guys are into superheroes, this might be a good TCG for you. The graphic novel, and I did a video on this hardback here. So this graphic novel is kind of the beginning of the lore and backstory. Within the graphic novel, there's several of these what are called alphas and alpha hunters. That's kind of the good and the bad, sort of within the lore and backstory. And so as you continue to scroll down here, you can see these guys have gameplay video. They have an introduction here, all kinds of very cool stuff. So getting into the artwork, so the characters or creatures, if you're familiar with Magic, they're going to be called contenders. So this contender here, for example, his name is Mean Streak. This one is Torque. Down here is going to be attack and defense value. Attack, defense value. A little bit of the flavor text down here, and then Mean Streak, for example, he's in that hardback that I just showed you, the graphic novel. He's in there. I don't recall Torque being in there, but then again, not every alpha was in that graphic novel. So So as we continue down here, Moxie, she's in the graphic novel. Lynn, I don't recall her being in there, nor do I recall Kagan. Continuing down here, you can see that the artwork, it speaks for itself. It's very, very good. Super professional looking. Nothing about this is, low budget by any means. Incoming support, like I said, so looking up here, so these are going to be contender cards, okay? You can almost think of these as like a commander of sorts. As you continue down here, these are going to be your creatures that you're going to be summoning out. And then down here is going to be your supporter cards, or like your enchantments or sorceries or instants, if you're familiar with Magic. And then there's also, which gives a unique mechanic also to the game, with the ability to kind of put down traps or buff your creatures up, in a way of attaching equipment or armor, weapons, things like that, which I think it's a really cool mechanic. I like that. They also have clash grounds. So there's several different clash grounds. This, for example, is just in San Francisco, which kind of like in MetaZoo, it kind of paints a little bit extra, abilities into the battlefield or during the game, and it can kind of add certain little dynamics that kind of spice up the gameplay. Resources, like I said, you can use any card in your deck as a resource to pay the card for abilities. So this is similar to like Flesh and Blood, if you're like pitching a card. So down here again, it's going over flavor text. Use six distinct affiliations: Rogue, Alpha Hunter, Hairbringer, Discarded, Alpha, and I can't ever pronounce this properly. Progenitor. Excuse me if I pronounced that improperly. Gameplay: 2 to 6 people, age 13 and up. Play zones: contender zone, or your like a commander zone. Your clash ground, which is going to be that one we talked about earlier, the San Francisco card. Your deck: Oblivion is going to be your graveyard. Resource zone and accessory zone. So resource zone is going to be your like a mana area. Resource zone is where you're going to pitch those like your accessories, like your armor, your weapons, even like these little trap cards. I don't know if that's the proper word for it, but that's kind of that's how I assimilate them, like with Yu-Gi-Oh. And your clash zone is actually going to be your fighting area. There's different game types. Standard, you can do a 3. You can do a gambit or 4, and then you can do 2 teams against each other, or 2-person teams, 2 teams of 2. So continuing down here, you can see there's already production, there's already prototype boxes out there. There's plenty of channels that have been doing open product or anything like that, so very easy to Google that stuff and look all that stuff up if you're looking for an example. So getting into kind of the stretch goals and things like that. Booster box: every backer at the Harbinger tier level and above receives 1 additional booster box, and that's a $500,000 stretch goal. These are going to be already unlocked. Energy Explosion, Plasmax. Plasmax was in the graphic novel as well. Black Friday specials, those have already come and gone. That was during Black Friday area, but these were unlocked. And if you do pledge, you'll still get these. I'm pretty sure you'll still get these even if you didn't pledge before Black Friday. Fairly certain. Don't quote me on that though. So this is going to be incoming support. It's a golden card. It's 325K. Haven is another character that's in the graphic novel, The Awakening, the first volume. She's in there as well. I don't recall Flare. Missile Barrage, like I said, that's just I believe that's one of those accessory cards. Magnate's Trap. Magnate is one of the main protagonists in for the alpha side in the graphic novel, and I believe in this in kind of this whole dynamic. The other side, the Alpha Hunters, I believe their Magnate equivalent would be Moxie, and she's also known as Major Maxine Riggs. More stretch goals here. Pull rates. Moxie's light power armor. Like, these can be used to buff Moxie. Continuing here, Alpha Aster. I believe he's in the very beginning of the graphic novel. I could be wrong. Alpha Aster isn't actually named in the graphic novel, from what I recall. But if he wasn't in there, my mistake. But I believe he's in the very, very beginning of the graphic novel. Magnate, Mean Streak, he's in the graphic novel, aka Curtis. Moxie, Fully Loaded. Case toppers here. Crystal rarities, so these are going to be how the cards are identified, identifying their rarities. Right down here, as you can see. So, alright, so getting into the tier rewards here. So the rogue level, it's going to be $30. Early bird, which is passed, so $35. You're going to get a player clash kit. So basically it's 2 pre-constructed decks. The alphas and the alpha hunters. I believe that's how it's set up. I haven't opened one of these or don't have one of these, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to be set up. And I believe each of these are 40 cards, I believe. I'm pretty sure they're 40 cards. The discarded, it's going to be $90. It's going to be 1 booster box. And I'm sorry, right here. I use my eyes. Includes 2 pre-constructed decks of 51 cards and 1 special 8x0 card with a 1 in 10 chance of a chase foil version. So as I was, you get 102 cards with the Clash kit, and they're ready to go right out of the box. I personally love pre-constructed decks. I think they're wonderful. Discarded, you get a booster box and you get 3 blister packs. These are just going to be 9 card packs. Harbinger, you're going to get a Clash kit, $120 Clash kit, 1, a booster box, and then 5 of the blister packs. Alpha Hunter, this is the tier that I went with, and I think this is probably one of the most popular ones. You're going to get a Clash kit, you're going to get 3 booster boxes, you're going to get 5 blister packs. And all these are going to have the stretch goals as well. If you're wondering, the ones that we went over earlier, they're all going to have the stretch goals. Creator, 350. Clash kit, 3 booster boxes. You're also going to get a Magnate or Moxie playmat. It's a 1-person playmat. And then you're going to get these slab stands and a shirt and a hat. My personal opinion, this was appealing to me. However, I don't really use slab stands, and a shirt and a hat. I don't really wear hats, and a shirt would be cool, but I couldn't really justify getting the 350 versus the 240 for just a shirt. So, and a mat, but I would be more interested in the other mats. They have another mat that's got the play zones on it, which that would be more appealing to me. Than even though this full art is it's wonderful, it looks great, but that's just my opinion. Alpha for $4.50, you're going to get 1 Clash kit, 6 booster boxes, basically everything you had up there, with the exception of more booster boxes. That's the difference. Contender, 600. You're going to get 2 Clash kits, 8 booster boxes, and again, the 5 booster packs. LGS Rogue, so these are going to be exclusive to LGSs. If you're an LGS, $6.50. You're going to get a sealed case, which is 10 of the Clash kits, and then 6 booster boxes. 2 of the unique playmats. You can't add these as additions later. It's got Kilimanjaro on the front of it. And I think in my graphic novel, I identified him as Mean Streak, mistakenly. It's a black and white card that I was sent as a promo card, and looks similar because Mean Streak, he has these like molten metal orbs that surround him, and these looked almost similar to those, so my mistake. You're going to get 40 blister packs, 2 card sleeves, and then you're going to get these stamped promos here as well. Progenitor, again, pardon me if I mispronounced that right or wrong. $900 or $850 early bird. That's passed. You're going to get 2 Clash kits. You're going to get a sealed booster box case, the playmat, and this isn't LGS exclusive. And then you get 10 blister packs. LGS Alpha. This is an LGS exclusive. As you can see here, you're going to get 2 sealed cases. You're going to get 2 sealed cases of your booster boxes. You're going to get 4 playmats, 4 competitor playmats. And I believe these are designed to kind of give out to maybe if you're going to do a draft or a tournament or some sort. Card sleeve sets, 1 blister case, sealed. And then the stamp promos as well. Progenitor Plus, I believe this is not LGS exclusive. $1,800. You're going to get 3 Clash kits, 2 sealed cases, the playmats with Moxie and Magnate, and then 6 of the blister packs. The Creator's Choice, 3 sealed booster cases. It's going to be 36 booster boxes, 1 sealed Clash kit case, which is 10, 144 blister packs, the 2 playmats, and then the soft cover graphic novel, which is the soft cover version of the hardcover. And you can also add that as a add-on. The Creator's Choice exclusive, $3,500. I mean, you can see here it just continues to get bigger and bigger with the amount of things that you get with each level here. One of 30 exclusive stretch card by the original Alpha Clash artist. If you're a big collector and you've got buku bucks, I mean, why not, right? You're going to get one of the hardcovers, but it's signed. Sample print run booster packs, which I don't know how many of those are, but it's probably pretty exclusive. And then the card sleeve sets, Moxie and Magnate. The Awakened. You have all the money in the world to spend. Go ahead and get this one. It's 5555. 1 of 10 sample print run uncut sheets. You're going to get 1 of the sample print run sealed booster boxes, 1 sealed booster case, 5 sealed booster cases, 2 sealed Clash kits, the 2 sealed blister pack cases, playmats, 1 of 1, and the hardcover, which is signed. 2 of the sample print runs, 1 Magnate sleeve, 1 Moxie sleeve, and then I guess you can help create a card for the TCG for set number 2. So they've already got set number 2 coming up, right? So good stuff. So looking at your add-ons here, oh, and you get free shipping on the $5,555 pledge. That's nice. Add-ons, blister packs, $4. Moxie sleeve set, Magnate sleeve set, 15. The slab stands, 20 each, black and white. Magnate playmat, Moxie playmat, 25. To get the Alpha Clash playmat, which has the zones, which is the one I was talking to you about earlier, or I had mentioned earlier, 25 bucks. That one is, I think that would be the one that I would get, or at least consider getting. The softcover graphic novel, $30. 2-player Clash kit, $35. Booster box, $90. Sealed Clash case, $300. Sealed blister case, $400. Sealed booster case. And then these are going to be these were added recently. The Collector's Vault 100 available, $325. So you get a very exclusive card here of Magnate of 1 of 300. The Vault 4 available, $1,500. And these are going to be, I would imagine these are very different cards. One's 1 of 300, one's 1 of 10. 10,000. These were designed more for LGSs that wanted to buy more product in the way of cases. So that's why I think Ridge added these. The 12 Day of Christmas add-ons. So these were just recently added. I believe they were added a day or two ago, or maybe today. So card binders, $30. Alpha Clash timeline, and there's going to be 12 add-ons each day, starting I believe today or yesterday. So stands to reason it was probably today because there's only one. And so there's going to be 12 additional add-ons. So it's going to be a leather binder, so that's cool. Alpha Clash timeline shows you a timeline here. So they've already got everything planned out for future editions and graphic novels and things like that. You can get your stuff graded with Beckett and Koba. Meet the team. Here's Ridge Kelly, what I was talking to you about. Al Light. Efren Ayala. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Weston Warner. Garrett Kelly. And Josh Horton. He's going to be mostly the face on Instagram from what I've seen. Apparently he's kind of a guy that does a lot of like trick shots and things like that. So pretty interesting guy. Shipping and fees, upfront and honest with what your level is, how much it's going to be. Not crazy as far as the shipping and stuff. Excuse me. Gives you a fulfillment timeline. And these guys are looking for May to fulfill this. So orders in hand by May. I think that's kind of an ambitious stretch goal, but hopefully, fingers crossed, right? Shows you who they're printing with, budget breakdown, showing transparency here, and of course your standard risks and stuff like that. So very cool Kickstarter. I'm excited about it. I'd like to share it with you and let you guys make a decision on it. In no way am I endorsing or saying, hey, you got to go do this, or none of that stuff. I'm not saying it's the best thing in the world ever. I think it's looks like a very fun trading card game. Looks like it's something I could share with my friends. And the team, I have a really good, I don't know, I just got a good feeling about the team and the game. I don't think it's, something that they're going to take your money and run with. Seems like a very honest crew. So I do have their graphic novel Kickstarter pulled up. It's already passed, but just to kind of show that it did exist. And then their Instagram here. Like I said, I'm going to leave a link of the Instagram and their LinkedIn with all that stuff on there. So you guys can go check that out. So pretty amazing art. Magnate. I mean, this art is pretty wild. Oh, yeah, I guess they made the world's largest trading card. They have a Guinness Book World Record for the largest trading card, which I think that's kind of fun, huh? All right, I think a lot of these are, I just want a picture. I'm not having very good luck with the picture. All right, so this is a Collecticon card, and so you can just kind of see the holo. I think it's really cool. This guy's painting over it, but you can kind of check out the holo pattern that they have on that card. It's very nice. Hey, we're at the Collecticons and whatnot, so it looks like it's coming along. You know, I'm looking forward to it. And here's the LinkedIn, or I'm sorry, the link tree page here. And like I said, I'm gonna leave this link in there for you, so you guys can click on it. It's gonna have their Patreon if you want to do that. You can actually still get a graphic novel if you'd like. Their Twitter, their story if you want to read more about the story, Instagram, the rulebook, tutorials, and of course the Kickstarter. Yeah, so if you guys have any specific questions, leave them in the comments below. Of course, like, share, and any comments that you guys have, they're always welcome. Again, my name is Jimbo Klimbo, and thank you guys for stopping by. Peace, guys.